Hello, amazing and incredible mind crafting fam, and happy, not so happy, wonderful hump yay! Welcome back to the Mind Crafting Doc channel. My name is KARIDAD. I am your mind host. I am a licensed mental health counselor and I have an EDD, which is a doctorate in counseling psychology. So I'm kind of I am the doctor of the mind. That sounds good to my brain, especially during these times. So first I want to share with you where I'm at today and who reminds me of where I'm at. Because nothing like a shirt to remind you where you're at and that it's okay sometimes to be there. And I'll tell you why. Not just because Natalie Kogan says it, but I'll tell you who else told me. So this is who I am having a moment. So sometimes our mind, and this guy lives it every day, and you know him, Toy Story. Yes, that's the big guy who has the mind challenge because the mind takes him to places where it stops him and it doesn't let him do things that would be wonderful. But luckily, he has a group of resources and friends, and that's what we're going to talk about today. But first, wanted to tell you about how, I got my notes, so I'm looking over at them, and I got to get real close because I can't see. Maybe I should bring it to me. It doesn't really help sometimes. All right, so feeling mentally defeated. That's what I want to talk to you about today. I wanted to talk to you and let you know that even those who practice the art of MAC, mental athletic coachism, and MAT, mental athletic training, still have, just like a sports person or anyone that has an art, has tough times. And that's why I bring you to the craft room, because the craft room is just like our minds. And our minds can be crafted just like we craft in our craft rooms with all the wonderful tools and things we do and fails and trials and tribulations and all the things we learn and going on and on and on and on. And you know what I'm talking about. We'll have a segment on that later. So my grandma's funeral, Carrie, is today at, the seeing her is from 10 to 11, and I have a really tough time with that. So I'll be there at 11. And I was asked also to give a reflection. So been having some, side note, let me get out of there real quick because it takes me down. Woo, I can feel it. So I wanted to share my stepsister sells these jewelry, in that 5 and below. Look how cute. I hope you can hear all that sound. Woo, woo! And my mom had a saying. She would make me bracelets that jingled, and I love the jingle sound. And she would say, let's keep death away. So I'll jingle death away. Woo! And it also makes you happy. So use it for either or. But I just want to send a shout out to my beautiful sister. And it's a stepsister, my daddy's side, my stepmom. Yes, I have them. And she sells these, and I bought those, and they're just so incredible and amazing. I came with earrings, but I decided to wear these today, thinking it matched, because I can't see, but hopefully you can't see. It doesn't match that well because of the lighting. Shouldn't be hitting it that hard. So back to my grandma. So her funeral is today. I needed to do reflections. And at first I was just all in me going, what will I say? What will I do? And my mind has been taking me to many dark holes and doors, just opening dark door after dark door. It has attached itself, like we've talked about before. You have something that happens right now that is a tough moment or a loss, and your mind attaches all these other files that has nothing to do with what's going on right now, and it makes you think that it does have something to do with it. And that's where I've been. I have been feeling emotionally, mentally defeated and exhausted, like I just can't. So I did do some wonderful things. I have been practicing the things that we talk about, but I still have been having trouble getting up and going through, even though I have an excellent support system in my life. So I did talk to my pain psychologist, Dr. Echevarria, who's amazing and wonderful at the VA. And you know, we did talk about those things that Natalie talks about that she does the research on too. And this is from an expert, a psychologist, who said to me, you know, you've been doing the training for where you're at. And that's why we do this mat timing. And also reminded me that it's okay to be here. It's okay to be where I'm at, feeling this sense of extreme loss and defeat and feeling like I'm not going to make it. The most important thing is to know that this is where I'm at and not to rush out of it, because I've just been trying to get myself to feel better and get out of it. And it's important to know that it's okay not to be okay. Sometimes has more time than we want or more time than we think is needed. So this is where I'm at. So I will share with you that my friend Lisa, my friend Terry Marcus, hi Terry, hi Lisa, they both offered, and I have many other friends that if they knew, they would offer in a heartbeat, hey, here I am. Do you need to talk? What do we need to do? Do you need me to come over there? They both have said it, and I know there's others that will. But guess what my mind did and assisted in doing? It helped me close those doors. So it is so important to use our resources in times of darkness. Not just the therapy I did, which was great. I decided and I said, yep, I do need to talk. Let's do this. I need to empty that. And as my older sister said, which Maria, thank you so much, she did tell me, hey, look, I'm here if you need to talk. And then I told her that I feel like I have polished shit in my head, excuse the language, and I can't get it out because that's where I was headed. Just so much darkness. And she said, why don't you go to the toilet and flush it? And I was like, yeah, that's such a great idea, right? Just flush it out of my head. So I did. I flushed it dumped it on my therapist, Dr. Chavarria, the amazing psychologist. And guess what she did when I told her that Maria said that? She said, she flushed it for me. It was just so wonderful and amazing. But it's so important to use our other resources, families, friends, Terry, Lisa, which I do plan to call later on and talk to them. My family, my sister who sold me this wonderful jewelry, my stepmom who has called me and I don't call back and I need to do better and I missed her birthday. I'm so sorry. Time goes by and we don't behave, so I need to behave there. And I wanted to share with you, as far as doing my resources, today I still found myself doing my gratitude journal. I am on day 79. So as I started doing my gratitude journal, even though my mind was like, we don't want to say thank yous, we don't want to do anything, we're not going to 478, we're not going to smile 3 times. But I practice it so much every day during all the good and during some of the not so horrible dark moments that my body and mind are fighting it and then fight back and say, let's do it anyways. So I got up, did my gratitude journal, and as I was doing it, I started writing because one of the questions has 3 questions. Two of them are the same every day, and one is the wild card, which I love. So the first question was, I did the second question, sorry. So the second question, I did the first, come on, KARIDAD, and I did the second, excuse the mind. And I did the second. And the second one stated, what am I looking forward to today or tomorrow? So I started writing because once I touched that, it brings me to a gratitude place. So being thankful that I was going to meet with my family at the funeral, seeing people that I haven't seen. And then I wrote, missing my grandma, saying bye to my grandma. And then the darkness like attached itself. But then I went to question number 3, which was, when was the last time you received a thank you note and who was it from? And even though number 2 had taken me into, I was feeling being pulled into that sadness and grief and darkness. And grief is okay as long as I'm not attaching suffering to it, which is what I've been doing. So as I was doing that, I did question number 3 because I was moving on, and that's normally how I do it. And when I started thinking about what was the last thank you note I got, which I can't remember which one was the last one, but I remember the one which I just saw a little while ago. And it was from one of the ladies that I do not know, and she's in one of my craft groups, and I sent a birthday card to. And she sent me a thank you card, which she didn't need to. And it's this beautiful thank you card. And it gave me the memory of this card, which just says, thank you for the most lovely card and for remembering my birthday. Thank you and be blessed. And just remembering that, my mind immediately shifted to a calm. And I just felt different instead of attacked. So, wanted to give you food for your thoughts today. And this one comes from Louise Hayes. So it's food for your thoughts. And with that being said, this gratitude journal, it's amazing. Gratitude is healing. Gratitude is fueling. So Louise Hayes says, my day begins and ends with gratitude. My day begins and ends with gratitude. And that's what I want to throw your way today and give you that as a homework assignment. And then I wanted to ask you, and please comment down below. Let us know some of the things that you do that you're showing gratitude for, that have shifted you, and just share it with us so we can all learn from each other. And again, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome to the Mindcrafted Doc channel. If you're back, thank you for coming back to the Mindcrafted Doc channel. Here we craft the mind so we can deal with mental wellness, mental health, and mental illness. Why not? So, again, thank you. And don't forget, subscribe down below where it says subscribe and ring that bell. And you know, one of these, it always makes us feel better. You and me. Thank you. The last thing I want to share with you is a tool. This is a new tool I bought that my sister was helping me with that I have a really hard time for doing. It's for an explosion box. You see all these wonderful score marks? I have a really hard time because I can't see, but I'm still doing it. Here's the challenge. Because it is such a challenge, I put it away. And I haven't taken it back out. I practiced it a few times, got some guidance from my sister, and then I put it away. Here's the problem. When we put it away, we stop practicing, stop learning our tools. So I invite you to not put away your resources. Keep them out. Use them during good times and definitely bring them out during hard times. And the way you get good at that is when little negative things happen, you call and use those resources, family, friends, anyone you know that is supportive and wonderful. And that's the way we get better at using them when things are dark. So this wonderful explosion box, just like our resources, you see it? It's from We Are Memory Keepers. What? It even has the little scoring tool on the side. See everything. Memory Keepers puts it all in a box. It comes with babies. Look at these babies. Hold on. Let me put them right. Okay. Look at the baby. One is a flower and one is a star. And then the one on the machine itself, it's not a machine. It's the tool. Is a heart. Look at that. Look at that. So I need to pull that out more, just like I need to pull out my resources. So with that being said, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, amazing hump day. Regardless of what life is throwing your way, remember what a smile does for us. Don't forget, and don't forget the importance of our resources. Always use them no matter what, and don't forget how amazing and incredible they are for your mind so you can shift out of the darkness and flush it down the toilet, baby. Bye-bye. Have a beautiful, wonderful day.